Shalom. May the Lord be with you, Abigail and Deborah.
Shalom, Jotham. Jesus and his disciples are here for dinner tonight. Will you be joining us?
No, I won't. I no longer believe Jesus is the Messiah we are looking for.
But why? He does miracles. He must be from God.
No, he is a deceiver. He shames our religious leaders in front of common people. He claims to do things that only God in heaven can do. We were once filled with hope, but no longer.
I still have hope.
I'm sorry, Abigail. Moses told us to test the prophets. If they speak falsely, then any miracles they do must be dismissed. We have to hold to truth and to the Lord.
Are you sure that his bold claims aren't the truth?
I must be on my way. Good evening, Abigail and Deborah.
Good evening, Jotham. The scribes and Pharisees were really upset with Jesus. Even our master Simon isn't sure about him anymore. What did Jesus say now? He told us some parable that Simon said were very hurtful to the scribes and Pharisees, and this was done in public. I wish I'd heard them. Did Simon say what they really were? Correct. Jesus said, if you have not been trustworthy in handling words well, who will trust you with riches? And see, if you have not been trustworthy with someone else's property, who will give you your property of your own? You cannot serve both God and man. Ah, that's a strong message. And the Pharisees think that the richer they are, the more obvious it is that they are blessed by God. And not all their profits come from honest dealings.
And Jesus told another parable last night, one about two men who really hit home to Abba. Jesus talked about a rich man who had plenty to eat, and a poor man who begged for crumbs right outside his door. They both died and resurrected. But at the resurrection, the rich man was rejected, and the poor man was welcomed in. And the poor man was named Lazarus, just like your master.
What? Lazarus the poor beggar was welcomed into the kingdom, yet everyone thinks that beggars are cursed by God.
Correct.
Jesus told us a number of parables about the kingdom of God. Hasn't he, Martha?
Yes, he has. Let's keep watching these vegetable girls. I need them for dinner. Mary is going to make a famous salad.
Was that all? The rich man was rejected?
Not at all. Jesus also said that if people will not listen to Moses and the prophets, then they will not be impressed by any miracle, even if someone was raised from the dead. And this bothered my father.
Why does it bother your father?
Oh, well, because my father respects Moses faithfully, but he's not sure if the miracles Jesus is doing are truly from God.
I think if someone had the power to raise the dead, then everyone will believe. There will be no doubt.
I'll believe. I would too, but I already believe that Jesus is the Messiah by his words and actions. I don't need to say any more miracles. I need this meal finished. Jesus and the disciples haven't eaten the whole day. They are hungry.
Here, the carrots are done.
Oh, thank you.
So, I've shown you the scriptures. Job, Isaiah, and Daniel all believe in the resurrection. It was their hope in life after death.
I have never studied these words of Daniel carefully before. May I read from your scroll?
Certainly, Simon.
At that time, Michael, the great prince who protected your people, will arise. There will be a time of trouble such as never happened from the beginning of all nations until then. But that time, your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book, will be delivered. Many who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake, some to everlasting life, others to shame and everlasting contempt. Those who are wise will shine like the brightness of heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. Is that true, Jesus?
Simon, I'm telling you the truth. A time is coming when the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, and they will rise.
Son of God? Jesus, as you know, the Sadducees, the Pharisees, and some of my good friends are very upset by your teachings. I'm worried, very worried. Some are even planning to have you arrested because they say you claim to do things that only God can do, like forgiving sins and raising the dead.
Simon, do not be anxious about my claims. For I'm telling you that a time is coming when the dead in their graves will hear my voice and come out. Those who have done what is good will rise to live. Those who have done what is evil will rise to be condemned.
These are very bold claims that you make. As an elder and your friend, let me advise you. These very bold claims are turning people away from you. I do believe in resurrection in the last day, but only God can raise the dead. How will the dead hear your voice? Jesus, that's impossible.
Most assuredly, I'm telling you the truth, that the Son does nothing of himself but what he sees the Father do. For in whatever he does, the Son does in like man.
That's quite the cough you had, son. You have had that illness longer than I had. Have you tried some lemons and honey today?
Every day, Abba.
Dinner sure smells great, mother. The chapatis are best.
Thank you, Judas. They'll be ready soon.
Lord,
I'm getting so angry. But this is always our favorite place to visit.
Seriously, we haven't had a good meal since well, I can't even remember.
5 days ago, Thomas.
And here meals are free.
That's a deep cough, Lazarus. Take it easy.
give him some water. Mother should bring us his mother. Give him some water. Lord, please tell us more about resurrection. How will the dead hear your voice, and who will be raised? And when will this happen?
Good questions, Mary.
Those are a lot of good questions, Mary. First of all, just as the Father raises the dead and gives them life, the Son also gives life to he whom he is pleased. Moreover, the Father judges no one, but has entrusted judgment on the Son, that you may honor him just as you honor the Father.
Jesus, be careful with what you say. This sounds like you're elevating yourself far much above whatever man should ever do.
Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Please, tell her to help me.
Brothers, let us go and eat in the field.
Martha, Martha, I'm telling you, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen it and will not be taken away from her.
You need some rest. My brother, dear brother, Peter, please help me. Sorry, brother. You need some rest.